Hey, what's up YouTube? Pallav here from nothingwired.com, and today we're talking about the brand new LeTV or LeEco, whatever you call it, LE1S. This is the flagship device at this price range and screen size, and it's going on flash sale today on Flipkart for just under 11,000 rupees. And if you're an Axis card holder, you might get it for 9,899. That's more than 1,000 cheaper. Now, what's interesting is that LeTV told some time ago that the components that went into making of this phone could well add up to a Chinese equivalent of over 16,000 Indian rupees. But the company is selling it for a subsidized rate because, as the name suggests, LeEco, they're trying to probably upsell some of the other components of the whole ecosystem and not only the gadgets, not only the phone. So they might have customized content or software or those kind of things according to your taste, and if you buy them, that might recover some of the cost for the company. Now that could be a great way to enter the market. You enter a market at a really low price for a very high spec phone, and then you try to upscale or upsell some of the other component of the ecosystem to recover some of those costs. But the most important thing is whether you should give your time and money in buying this phone and taking part in this flash sale today. So in this particular video, I'm gonna go in-depth review of this device, the design and build quality, the look overall, the display, user interface, performance, camera test, benchmark, gameplay, and all those things to try to help you taking that decision. So let's get started. Now, first of all, I apologize for not being able to show you the unboxing because we do not have the box and the content of the box. So we're going to skip that and go straight to the hardware and design and build quality stuff. This is built very, very rugged and premium. It's an all metal body, and we have the golden color, which looks exquisite. 5.5-inch device, and because it's all metal, you can expect it to be slightly slippery. But if you kind of wear it those TPU jackets, then it will have a great grip. It's not that it's very slippery, it has grip, but I'm saying for those unfortunate times. Now on the back side has this nice texture, nice matte finish aluminum body that does not attract any fingerprint or greases, but they cannot be said the same for the front, which attracts a fair amount of fingerprint. You have the front camera, the 5MP front camera, there are sensors and your soft keys at the bottom of the screen. On the left side you have space for your SIM card and stuff, and then it has a C-type port on the bottom, plus the speakers, the power button and volume rocker on the right side, and on top you have the 3.5mm jack and the IR blaster. The buttons are all made of metal and they give great tactile feedback. The back side has the 13MP camera, single LED flash, a noise cancelling mic, and the fingerprint sensor, and it supports 360-degree fingerprint. I tried it from all angle with my fingers, and that worked, and it's very, very fast to unlock the device. So overall, I love the device. I love the build quality and the ruggedness of the device here. A 5.5-inch full HD display is always gonna be very, very bright, but not as crisp as probably the usual flagship quality 5-inch and full HD display or those 2K displays. But this is perfectly fine. You will hardly notice any difference there. Absolutely no pixelation on the icons or on any photos anywhere. Absolutely great, and it has a very decent viewing angle as well. And the great thing is that the bezels are quite thin, so despite of being a 5.5-inch device, it fits very nicely into hand and great to look at. The phone runs Android 5.0.2, at least this review unit, and we have no updates or no official confirmation on when Android 6.0 or Marshmallow gonna arrive, if at all. But the overall feel of the user interface is that it's very stable, it's light, it's fast, smooth, does not lag at all, almost most of the time. And LeTV or LeEco has a very thin skin on top of that, so you get some different type of icon faces, but apart from that, the skin does not go bone deep into the stock Android, so it does not lag that much. You also do not have many third-party apps there. Absolutely no bloatware. You get the usual Google Android apps plus some of the in-house apps. So overall, the user interface is absolutely perfect. Now talking about the storage, it has the one we have is 32 GB version, and that's the one that's going to go on sale. Out of that, we have lots of games and all installed. Even after that, we have just over 16 GB of space available. But when you do not have anything, including the or you can say preloaded apps, you should have about 29.12 GB of storage available out of 32 GB. That's such a low low occupancy of the system on the storage. So generally you get about 24 to 25 GB of free space on other devices because of their own skin and own preloaded apps, and then a lot of third-party apps. But here it shows that without anything you might get about 29 GB. So that's incredible. Now some of the apps here might come preloaded when you buy your retail unit. This is not exactly a retail unit, this is a pre-production unit, so we might have less number of apps, so accordingly you should take a note of that. Also, even the RAM utilization is great. Out of 3 GB, I consistently had more than 1.5 GB of RAM available. And even when you go to app management here and then go to running, I've been using this phone for about a month now, but still you have 1.2 GB available out of 3 GB, and we have lots and lots of apps installed there. I haven't killed any app, I haven't released any RAM. I think when you do that, you should get well over 50% of the RAM free, and that's usually very decent. The camera UI is usual and very minimal. On the left side you have the toggle to go to the front and the back camera, and then you have flash settings, and then some of the other settings. You can customize your white balance, your pixel size, ISO, contrast, expose, and some of the other things. On the right side, you just slide up or down to go to various shooting mode like photo, video, panorama, or slow-mo. Because I'm generally very critical of camera phones at this price range, but this one exceeded my expectations. You will see that at times it might just oversaturate that pink color palette, but that's very usual for this kind of sensor, this kind of lenses. However, when you go and see the details, they are incredible, and even the close-up shots give you enough depth of field so that the backgrounds come that very nice blurry, and the color reproduction is very, very good. So overall, I love the camera at this price range. It's absolutely killing.
From the messenger. Oh, yeah, of course.
The speaker sound output is not very loud, and it's also slightly less on bass, but the treble is perfect. And if you do not like very bassy kind of sound output, if you like more neutral kind of an output, then this speaker might serve you very well. But apart from that, well, it's overall very decent. I'm kind of the guy who likes bass a bit, but not at the cost of the mid and lows. Here the lows are slightly overshadowed by the bass, and the bass is also not that loud. So overall, above average music output. The battery life is above average and very, very decent. The 3000 mAh battery I think took us about 10.5 to 11 hours to finish off about moderate usage, which is I think very, very good, and also supports quick charging. So yeah, we did some benchmark testing and gameplay, and in both the cases this device impressed us. So then guys, do you want to buy the LeEco Le1s? I would absolutely say please go ahead and do buy this, because this is an incredible device, and it might have just killed the just over 10,000 or between 10,000 to 11,000 market. This is a phone that costs 11,000 if you do not have an Axis Bank card, but it should have cost between 15 to 20,000. So that's incredible value for money of this device. The main pros of this device is the overall build quality, the display, the camera. These three are the main things. The con could be the sound output just a tad bit. The battery life is very okay. But nowadays you get 4000 mAh battery, you get 5000 mAh battery. So when you compare this one with them, this might lose badly, but that's for another day. So overall, much more pros than cons. So I would definitely say please go ahead and get the LeTv LE1S. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them objectively. And please subscribe to this channel and share this video to share the love. Thank you.